CAMS Mutual Fund Distributor software can make mutual fund distributors' life as easy as just walking through a park. And in case you as a mutual fund distributor is not utilizing that platform, then you are making your life very difficult. And in this video, I am going to take you through various features which are available on CAMS as the CAMS Edge 360 platform, which you can use as a mutual fund distributor to do all financial and non-financial transactions for your mutual fund investors. Hello everyone, I'm Shobhit. I'm a FinBiz growth expert and founder of FinBiz Growth Club. We are a community of aspiring mutual fund distributors who are determined to change how India invests. So let's come back to the CAMS Edge 360-degree platform. Now, this is a platform which mutual fund distributors can use either to service your client or to initiate any transactions in terms of financials and non-financials. And in this session, I am going to take you through some of the important features which we as a mutual fund distributor can use to reduce our paperwork, to reduce our effort and increase convenience for our client. So I'm going to take you through one by one, and I hope it is going to give you some insights. So the first tab which you are going to find on once you log in is on the brokerage details. So if you see, you are going to find the brokerage tab as the first thing, and you need to be understanding what kind of informations you will be able to see once you click your brokerage tab. So once you click on there, you're going to find the overall brokerage which you are receiving on month-on-month basis. So you can bifurcate like which month you have received how much brokerage. You can also see through a AMC point of view which AMC has given you how much brokerage and so on and so forth. More importantly, you can see brokerage through client-wise perspective. So you know which client is paying you higher commission or which client is more valuable to you, which client is less valuable to you, so that you can devise your strategy as how you would like to allocate your time and resources to various investors which you are catering to. So this is a very important puzzle where we all are so much engrossed as how to increase our revenue. If you have a clear-cut picture in front of you, how is your revenue flowing, then you will be able to make much more rational decisions regarding your resources and time allocation. I would highly recommend that you spend a lot of time on the brokerage which is going to be given by various mutual fund companies, so that you can get a clarity as how you need to allocate your various resources. So once you are clear on how brokerages are going to be paid to you, the second feature I want you guys to have lot of understanding is the AUM chart which is going to show. So if you look at it, there is a second tab which is called AUM. I want you guys to look and have a very good understanding of how much AUM you have. So if you see this, once you click on this AUM, you're going to find this all information on the first page. So you're going to find your total AUM, you're going to find your average AUM, how many investors you have added in a month. So here you can see the it is of June 2022. So how many investors you have added, how many SIPs has been registered in the month of June. Now in this example, how many SIPs you have which are live, and then how many SIPs which have expired in this month. Now this is a very valuable information which I want you guys to explore and dive deep into, so that you can get clarity that what is the flow of business, and if any businesses is not running smoothly, you will be able to get it rectified. Please understand, you can filter these data on various parameters. So once you click on filter by, then you will be able to filter based upon investors, based upon time and various other factors. So I want you guys to please look into this, because this is going to give you a lot of clarity as how you would like or how the business has been flowing for you into the business. How the business has been flowing so you have a clear-cut understanding as how the business is flowing on month-on-month basis. So I want you guys to go through this. Please understand, If you are not able to measure, you will not be able to manage. So if you really want to grow your business fast, you need to have a very good understanding as how the business is flowing, and CAMS platform is going to give you all those informations in a very simple and detailed manner, through which you will be able to get the required information on the various aspects of your business. Other important thing is on the AUM chart. Once you start using the filter feature, you can filter also through your client wise. So which client is having how much AUM, which client is having AUM in which mutual fund companies. Those details also you will be able to see, and not only see, you will be able to download either in Excel or CSV format. And once you get those information, you or your team can analyze that how is the flow, which investors are valuable to you, so that you can get a clarity, and then you can make a informed decision as how you would like your business to be structured. So this is regarding AUM. I hope you are getting some clarity as how you need to structure it. Now the next option is going to be a very, very good tool for you to service your client. So the next tab which we want you guys to explore is the tab of investors portfolio. Now this is a tab which is going to give you a lot of information, but also service capabilities in terms of how you would like to service your client, or how effectively you can service your client. Once you click on that tab, then you are going to find a lot of information drilled down. It is going to show you how many investors you have which are active. It means those investors who has done transaction with you in last 6 months. Then you are also going to find how many customers you have which are dormant or which have not transacted with you in 6 months or before. Then you are also going to find information of those investors who don't have any investments with you. They might have started, but as of now, they are not having any investors with you. You are also going to see how many customers you are able to add in last 2 months. So these informations are going to play a very valuable role. If you have this data mining available to you, then it is going to be helping you in getting a better follow up with those who are not active or those who have not transacted with you over a longer period of time. So I want you guys to understand that what kind of information you can extract from CAMS platform, and how you are going to be using those information, which is going to be helping you in getting the structure right. Once you have understood that, then let me tell you what other features you are going to find on Investors Portfolio tab. Now here you will also be able to search regarding your clients. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to be, if you want to search your clients, you can search your clients either by PAN or by investor name, email ID or mobile number. Now this is a drop down box. Most of the time here you are only going to find the PAN option for search, but once you drop down the box, you are going to find other options also to search for your client. So once you search for the client, you will be able to get all the details of a client, and that is going to be helping you in getting your information flow in a very effective manner. So I want you guys to look at this tab. I want you guys to click on this quick search option, and then you are going to be searching for any of your client which you want to get more information on. And once you are able to see all your clients, okay, once you are able to see all your clients, so let me show you what kind of data mining and services you will be able to provide. So once you click on search, or once you click open this investor portfolio tab, by default it is going to show you new investors. Okay, so in this example, so let's assume you are going to be clicking on any investors tab, or you are going to put cursor, you are going to find all these options. The first option is purchase. If you want to purchase for any schemes or any mutual fund company For this investor, you will be able to click and initiate the transactions. You can initiate transaction on online mode, and that would be easy for you. You will be also able to switch. You will also be able to redeem. You will also be able to send the portfolio details to your client. Now that is a very good feature which you are going to have in CAMS, which you are not going to find anywhere else. Now once you click on this portfolio feature, then what is going to happen? You will be able to send your client all the details regarding any investment which he has done through you. Okay, so how it is going to be happening? Once you click on the portfolio, you are going to be finding a screen like this. Now here you will be able to download the PDF here. Now once you download the PDF, it is not only going to have investment details of any one mutual fund company, it is going to have investment details of all the mutual fund companies. Okay, so any mutual fund company which is being serviced by CAMS, all those companies details you are going to find here, and investment value, current value, folio numbers, and everything. So this is a very good tool for you to update your clients on the portfolio front. If you are hands-on on this, now you don't have to buy any new software. You don't have to worry about any other thing. Okay, so that is going to be a very good feature which I want you guys to use. So this is regarding portfolio updation. If you want to send statements, you will be able to send statements through this. Now here also you are going to find multiple options, and let me show you what are the options you are going to get. Now here you are going to get options regarding all the investments which your client has, irrespective of CAMS. So if your client has investment in CAMS related mutual fund companies or car related mutual fund companies, you will be able to send all the investment details from this login itself. So this is a very good tool which you can use in case you are not aware, or in case you want the details of all the investments across the mutual fund all over mutual fund industry space. Then you will be able to update him. Then you can also send a portfolio valuation statement. You will be able to send realized gain statements, single folio statements. So these are various options which you are going to find in case you are going to be clicking on SOA tab. Now you will also be able to initiate SIPs for your client. Now through CAMS platform, you will be able to do transaction or SIPs either on through a biller mode or through a OTM mode. In case you want to know more about how you will be able to initiate SIP transaction through CAMS platform, I have done a detailed video on that. I'm going to leave the link here. I want you guys to go through that link so that you can know how you will be able to initiate transaction for any mutual fund company related to CAMS through this platform. So this is also going to be a very useful feature for you, and I hope you are going to be using this so that you will be able to get the desired outcome. So these all are features which are available under the tab Investors Portfolio. I want you guys to use, get hands-on so that you can service your client effectively. Now once you are clear on that, now let's come to the very important tab which I think is going to be required by all of us, which is the tab which is called Transaction tab. From here you will be able to initiate lot of transactions for your client, and various kinds of transactions, and lot of new features are there which most of us are not looking into. So the first feature which most of us ignore is bulk transaction. Now what this means, if you have lot of clients and there is any event in the market, let's say because of any news, market has corrected by say 1,000 point, 2,000 point, 2%, 5%, and you want your client to put money and your clients are ready to invest. If you have interacted with them, bulk transaction you can do. So you can do purchase transaction, you will be able to do redemption transactions, you will be able to do switch transactions in one go. You can do up to 500 transactions if you want. At the same time, you will be able to initiate if you're using bulk transaction feature. See, so in case you want, in any event you want your client to book profit, or you want your client to do investments, you can use this tab, which is going to be very helpful for you to initiate bulk transaction on a single go. Then if you want to do individual transaction, you can use purchase tab. Switch options are available, redeem options are available, DigiSave options are available. As I told you, here you are going to find two options to do electronic or through online mode SIPs. One is through OTM mandate mode, or another is through biller mode. Both the ways you can do. How you need to do that, for that I have done a tutorial. As I told you, I'm going to leave the link. Please go through that. Then you will be able to do STPs, SWPs, SIP renewals as well. Now there is a feature of SIP top up, which you are not going to find in other platforms. SIP top up means if your client is doing 1,000 rupees SIP, then you can increase to 2,000 if your client is willing to. Another feature which we are not using more as much is cancel or pause SIP. Now, most of the time, if your client wants to stop SIP, then we are taking a physical application. But if you have initiated those transactions through CAMS or Carvi platform, both these RDS are going to allow you to either pause or cancel SIPs from their platform itself without involving any physical applications. There also, you will, if you are going to pause, you can start again with the same application, and that could be a game changer for you. So lot of financial transaction capabilities which you are going to be finding once you click that transaction tab. Some of these facilities you are also going to find in investor portfolio tab as well. As I have shown you, I want you guys to please explore these options. It is going to help you in getting your life very simple. It is going to help you in simplifying the way you are going to be servicing and doing transactions for your client. Now, the other important feature which I want you guys to look into is the feature for campaign. Now, this is a very good aspect in CAMS software, which most of the mutual fund distributors are not using. Now, if you are going to be using this campaign, what this means, if through this you will be able to do a bulk transaction either for purchase, redemption, or switches for various kinds of investors or customers of yours. Now let me explain you how this is different from a tab of bulk transaction. In bulk transaction, you are going to upload the data and then you are going to be initiating the transactions. And now in campaign, what is going to happen? Any of the transaction which you want to initiate, either purchase or redemption or switch, you will be able to do, and then you will be able to replicate these transactions in future as well. So let me show you how this is going to work. So once you have clicked on campaign, you can select whether you want to initiate purchase or redemption or switches for your client. Okay, so once you have selected, let me assume that we are going to select on purchase, then you are going to see a window like this. Now please understand, you can give the name for this campaign as well. Now let's assume that you want to promote any NFO for your clients. Okay, let's assume you are going to be initiating any NFO for your client. Now you can give the NFO name, then you can select the clients according to various parameters. So last 3 months, if your client has transacted, or last 6 months your client has transacted, or you want to send this transaction link to all your customers which you are having, those options are with you. Now suppose you want to create any SIP campaign, then you can send to you can send the information and transaction link to all those investors who don't have any SIPs with you, or those who have one or more with you, or 2 or more with you. So these are all data filtration you can do. Then the bulk email and SMSs are going to go from CAMS itself without you paying additional cost for using these services. Now investor type also, as I told you, you can send to active investors or new investors or investor with zero balance. So a lot of data filtrations are available through which you can design your own campaign, age also, AMCs also, or AUM also, how much business they have with you. Regarding this, you can design your own campaign, various permutation and combination you can use, and then you will be able to create a campaign which is going to go to very specific person with whom you want to interact on various parameters. So I think this is a very good feature which we most are not using for our benefit. Now the last tab which I want you guys to get deep dive into is the non-financial transaction tab. Now this is a tab which is going to make your life very easy. The non-financial transactions which CAMS or K-Fintech platform allows is either updating the mobile number or email ID. These both things you will be able to update through these platforms. So what you need to do, you need to select the client again from this drop-down box. You can search either through PAN or you can search through name or mobile number or email ID. Once you select that, then you need to tell that whether you want to update the mobile number or email ID. And with the once you click that, you are going to go to the next page, and on next page you need to provide the new number and your OTP is going to come. Then with that OTP, the client has to validate, and once that is validated, then the approval link is going to go to the client, and the email ID or phone number or both you will be able to update for your client. Now this is very important from the point of view that now SEBI has mandated that two-factor verification is compulsory for any redemption and switches. So I want you guys, if you are facing a lot of issues, then you can use this feature to update the mobile number and email ID for your client. So these all features are going to be a very important aspect for you to help your client in doing transaction through CAMS 360 platform. This is going to simplify your life. This is going to help you for you to doing all financial and non-financial transactions without any errors. It is going to reduce your effort and increase your productivity. I hope it has given you some new information, new insights as what all features you should be using of CAMS as 360-degree platform. In case you like the content, I would love you guys to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel so that whenever in future we have some new information to share, you guys will be first one to know. Thank you for watching. I am going to see you next time.